What's up, world? This is the Cannonball Podcast. I am your host, Captain Z. With me, and always, we have my fellow crewmates here. We have Gingerbeard.
Yo.
And Iris, One-Eyed Josh, how you be, ladies?
And we just had a fun 2 hours of playing a board game called Fire Tower. I highly recommend. It is
If you're
was
evil.
fun. I mean, you don't have to be evil to play it.
You just have fun with the guys.
Also, I'm gonna be fair. Like, if we had our fourth crew member here, we would have been on teams.
Yeah. Well, he's hardly ever around.
Dude, he's working, and then and then the next time he's free, he wants to go to Fort Lauderdale because why not?
Yeah, I mean, he wants more stuff.
Yeah, he wants to go to Fort Lauderdale to spend the day, even though he just goes to Fort Lauderdale to go to Bass Pro Shop. And like you and I said, he likes trains.
Yeah, he's literally Sheldon Cooper.
He's Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. He just can't not love trains.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be. I'm not gonna.
It's kind of a waste of money if you think about it, because like if you're, I think it's pretty expensive.
For what?
It is
What's
very
your-
expensive.
Just to travel to Fort Lauderdale to go to Bass Pro Shop.
It's
When
like
you got the Bass Pro Shop in Port St. Lucie you can drive to. I mean,
imagine if he was going to school on a train.
that's how Tokyo does it in Japan.
Yeah,
Well, I
people
could-
take trains to go to school.
Yeah, that's what manga tells us.
Well, I'm sure it's a lot cheaper over there, I guess.
Well, to be fair, what is it, like 1,600 yen?
Which is like $6, give or
Yeah,
take.
$6 United States. So I mean,
Oh, I wish we had that. I wish
kind of.
we had
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, well, I mean, our money is worth.
More to them than theirs is to us.
Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of interesting. All right, so the topics today are going to be pretty fun. We have some Marvel topics mixed in with some DC stuff that we talked about, and then
The trailer we saw.
the trailer that we saw, the Venom trailer. I had the Venom trailer out of the way. I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
I'm
When I-
not impressed.
Yeah, it's okay.
It feels like it just feels like the first movie was so good, and then the second movie was kind of okay. I mean, it's not horrible.
Yeah.
And it's kind of going in the same direction with this one because we kind of got the story leaked, where it's not in the trailer, but the story basically that was leaked is that Venom is going to get some kind of future message, and it's going to go and have Eddie Brock go kidnap Peter Parker as a small child.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna
in his world.
Yeah, and then no, not in his world.
In their world.
In their world.
Oh.
Yeah, in their universe.
MCU?
Yeah, not in the MCU. In this universe. Because they're not in the MCU. They're in the Sony universe.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go kidnap Peter Parker, who's 10 years old in this time in that universe's timeline.
Okay.
And then they're going to, I guess, cause Peter to get bitten by a spider and end up having powers. Maybe.
So
But he's also allergic to spider.
He's also allergic to spiders.
they're trying to.
They're trying to establish Peter Parker now so that when they rip Spider-Man from the MCU and they put him in the Sony universe, there's already villains in place for him to do battle with.
So we'll do. Well, they're
They're already planning
They're pulling
their
a-
injection.
they're pulling a Joker movie.
Pretty
Like
much, they're planning their ejection moment.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like where the villains
What the hell, dude?
My knee hit the table, sorry.
well where the villains become before of the heroes. Well, which
I mean, not really, because yes, the Joker, but also the Batman is also in a different universe. So,
it's just that like in the Joker movie
Yeah.
well like in that universe like it's like in that universe the Joker he came before the Batman which
yeah, it's like the chicken before the egg.
which is kind of
Stupid.
yeah like why don't you introduce supervillains and before the heroes? I mean, like, it was the
Well,
point.
the reason why is they wanted a Joker movie. That's the reason why. They wanted a Joker movie. Also, they wanted to like figure out like, well, like the director who directed the Joker movie had a take on it, which I think he was successful in. It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's a good movie. I have no problem with it at all being a Joker movie. The only problem I have is that Batman's not in it.
This it's kind of the same.
That's the point that's kind of missing, and that's why I'm kind of like, we can talk about the Joker too, and then we get back with the Venom movie.
Well, I see is the reason I connected.
Yeah.
It's because, like I said, the villains.
Well, Venom's not really.
Well, yeah,
he's not really a villain. He's an anti-hero. So it's a little different. He's had more runs as being a lethal protector / anti-hero than he has been being Spider-Man's antagonist. So, in essence, he's more of a hero than any other villain that they're going to come out with.
True.
Yeah, and he's not. He hasn't committed a lot of crimes, has he?
No, he hasn't. Dude, he's more of like he's more of a superhero when he's Eddie Brock. When he's Scorpion, it's when he's really bad.
Yeah.
When he's a bad guy. But also, I like to point out is like I think Sony's doing it completely different because I told One Eye how I would have done it if you wanted to introduce Spider-Man correctly with the villains first. Is yes, I would still do Venom first, although Venom would be placed out of whack in the timeline. Because how I would have done it is Spider-Man is already active in the universe that Sony has. And yes, he's in New York. He's already active in New York. Also, being that he would be a famous superhero, his story would reach out over to San Francisco, where Eddie Brock is based. So Eddie Brock would have heard of Spider-Man. They would never have interacted together, but they would have heard of each other. Or he would have heard of Spider-Man. Spider-Man probably would never have known who Venom was because he's not San Francisco based, he's New York based. So you wouldn't care.
Yeah. So
that's how I would have changed that. And then like Morbius, I don't know if I would have done Morbius. I told One Eye the one villain that they probably could get away with, and it's not really a villain, is having a Black Cat movie. Felicia Hardy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they did it probably.
If they did it properly.
Well, I was going to say I don't know if was there a Catwoman movie?
Yes, we don't talk about it.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So we don't talk about the Catwoman movie.
Well, if they ever made a Black Cat movie, I hope they learn from that.
Well, number one, she's a thief, so you stick with that. You don't make her a hero. You stick with the thief element. She's not a bad guy per se.
She's neutral.
She's kind of neutral. She's a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she's kind of like you know how pirates are are usually like heroes in the movies.
Sometimes,
but in the end, they're still
bad guys because
they're criminals.
Yes,
yeah.
Just like Star Wars, the rebels are technically criminals. If you actually think about it,
according to law,
Well, yeah, because the Empire is the law of the land.
Yeah.
They are the government, and the rebels are the bad guys.
Also, they're terrorists.
Yeah. They're terrorist group. So that's
Well, in their eyes.
In their eyes, yes.
Yeah, they're terrorists.
Well, think about it this way. The one way I can describe it is this: as many bad people as there in the Empire, there's a random Joe working on the Death Star cleaning floors.
And who likes his job.
And
is very proud to be an Empire janitor.
Or Empire or he works in the cafeteria.
Yeah. He's paid a lot
of money, yeah.
And you know what? He probably had
he probably had two wives.
He has a family, yeah.
Probably has a wife, 2 kids, maybe a dog.
And they killed it.
And then when the Death Star blew up.
And then next thing you know,
I never thought of that.
Next thing you know, there's a wall like in Korea where all of the Death Star people who died on the Death Star is in the Empire.
What the fuck?
And it's a funeral, and then you have to imagine
that
when you break it down.
No. I'm thinking of what's Super Mario? When
No,
he kills
yeah.
the Goombas, the Goomba has the kids, this.
But you also have to remember too. Also, like the Death Star, it's not technically spoken whether their families are on there or not.
Yeah.
So, not to mention, you not only killed military officers, but you also potentially could have killed their families, their loved ones,
innocent people.
Yeah, innocent bystanders.
Let's just say, for example, that they're not on a Death Star, okay?
Yeah.
Imagine what he just said. There's a giant funeral procession on another world. Let's
Most
say
likely.
Coruscant.
Most likely.
Yeah. Imagine that same janitor's son, as what's left of his dad's corpse, is like being brought a funeral procession.
No, they would be dead. They would be burned to a crisp.
Yeah,
a hand?
No, he just does this to his dad. His coffin goes by.
I will
also
avenge you.
Yeah, well, you're also setting up hatred in the galaxy, so you're not stopping the hatred. You're just making it worse.
I think you two will just create a nice Star Wars story,
Well, duh. It's supposed. Well, first off, that's what the sequels were supposed to be. It was never supposed to be pretty, because to think that the war ends after Episode 6 is stupid, because there would still be an empire left. Just because you killed the Emperor doesn't mean that someone doesn't rise to his place to take over.
And that was Admiral Thrawn's original plan, actually.
And also so even after you beat the Emperor, you
And Vader.
Oh yeah, my Vader. Well, he did.
Well, the Empire doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The only people that know that is Luke Skywalker and the Rebels, and the Empire most likely mourned Vader just like any other fallen hero in their eyes.
Yeah.
They probably told some lies. I mean,
Well, I mean, it wouldn't technically be a lie because they wouldn't know
that he killed the Emperor himself. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're right. Like in truth, the rebels defeated. Well, so there's a funeral service, and someone announced that Emperor Palpatine has been assassinated by a Jedi, and he's right. And
assassinated by a Jedi and the Rebels.
Yeah.
And Darth Vader also has been assassinated by the Jedi and the Rebels. So,
he sacrificed himself for the Empire, and
oh no shit, because there wouldn't be cameras in the throne room, because
Emperor would
never have cameras in his throne room ever.
You know, it wouldn't occurred to the rebels. It's you use a recorder or something, or just.
I mean, at the end of the day, like Episode 7 would have most likely been called Star Wars. I don't know.
The hate continues.
No, Star Wars Episode 7: The Fall of the Empire.
Oh yeah,
so it would have been a continuation of the Empire, which there would have been factions fighting, and there would have been factions and other factions fighting each other. So it wouldn't have just been the Rebels versus the Empire. It would have been the Empire versus the Empire, and because of the new dictator and a new dictator going at it.
Yeah. One thing so you were saying, bro.
I would have a new Jedi Order.
I would just have the Inquisitors, because Vader had his Inquisitors. So, I mean, keep the Inquisitor storyline, but they're the ones that have the faction that follow the Emperor's ideals, and then you have the other faction of the guy who is in charge of the government who doesn't like the Inquisitors.
Yeah.
And that's the rivalry in the Empire that's forming. Whereas they're both fighting the rebels. It's just they're also fighting each other.
Yeah.
So it'll be Star Wars: The Fall of the Empire, the rise of two new factions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into it, and then Episode 8 would have been the rise or the beginnings of the Republic.
Yeah.
And then Episode 9,
the demise of the First
the New Order.
Yeah, the New Order.
The First Order. Yeah.
Or the new, I would say the
New Order, because because well, you know what happened.
Also, you don't know what order we're talking about. It could be the Jedi Order,
Inquisitors,
it could be the Sith Order, it could be the First Order, you don't know.
The
That's the
Wookiee Order.
That's the enigma of it when you call it the Rise of the Order, because you just don't know what are they talking about. See, that's how I would have done Star Wars. See, we just planned out an entire Star Wars sequel trilogy.
Did you know how
easy that was?
it was so easy.
Just by talking, might I add.
Yeah, just by talking about, okay, well, we know it wouldn't have been easy, blah blah blah, and there would have been a lot of factions, all that. It would have been so easy to just do it that way. And instead, we got that garbage.
Yeah, what this is the case where the fan vision's way.
Well, it's also like what George Lucas had in plan for it too. Like George Lucas didn't want episode 7, 8, 9 to be easy. Like, yeah, episode 6 ends on a happy note, but you don't know the future of
how happy it's really going to be.
Yeah.
And another thing is talk about the Empire real quick. Just imagine this: many systems of planets that were not happy about the Empire being in power. There were plenty of systems of planets
that were very
happy about it because they were getting money.
Yeah.
From the Empire for hey, we're loyal. We provide you with
military money, guns,
and,
banking,
ships, building,
all that stuff.
Yeah, and yet, pretty much wasn't up right there.
And
so
Corellia was a big ship builder, and they made a lot of money off of the Empire.
Well, the thing about it is that's the reason why that's the reason why Star Wars fandoms is so divided in how they would do how they would do the sequels and how they would do the other sequels that are coming out that are being planned and things like that. And the reason why nobody likes the Disney Star Wars stuff is they don't know what the fuck they're doing. There's no plan. They don't want to use George Lucas, which God knows why. He wants to help. He wants to, because it's his story, and he's been giving them notes all this time.
This is literally what they're doing. This is literally what they're doing. Okay, George. And then George walks through him. Put this in the trash.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, now we're going with this female power heroine. Oh,
well, also another fun fact. Most actors and actresses hate the female power empowerment stories. It's getting old, and they're not and they're getting sick of it. And if they're getting sick of it, I'm
not gonna lie. I watched Star Wars Acolyte. Now, hear me out real quick. Let me say this. For the first time in a while, okay, for a live action besides Ahsoka, okay, they had a female main character, and she wasn't OP. She was an ex-Jedi, and she barely used the Force, and every time she tried to use it, it didn't work. Right, but
first off, no, but that's great and all, but the main crutch of the criticism is it's boring.
Yeah,
I have not seen it being boring yet.
But you're more forgiving than most people.
How many episodes are there?
2 so far.
And
that's the main argument is that most people find it boring.
Yeah, well, most of the audience are not the average audience.
You have to remember, the average audience finds it boring. And the sad part about it is a lot of Star Wars fans have also come out and said that they find it boring. It's not something that they would watch, because you also have to remember, most of the Star Wars movies are very fast paced, very lightsaber battles and all that stuff. That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Acolyte's like, because I'm not going to watch it. I refuse.
It's really taking place, I think, the High Republic. So, 100 years before the Empire. So, right around the beginning of the Rule of Two. So, it's... Sith exists.
Are you sure? Because they said that this was going to be taking place before Qui-Gon Jinn dies.
Yeah, it's the High Republic.
That's not the High Republic.
Yeah, it is.
The Rule of Two has been around for thousands of years. That's not the High Republic. Well, because if Qui-Gon Jinn died at the middle of the Rule
first
of
movie,
Two. Yeah, no, in the Rule of Two era, or towards the end of the Rule of Two era, is when Qui-Gon Jinn died.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that either it's before the Sith become an actual known threat to the Jedi, or it's the Rule of Two, because they have not mentioned the Sith once yet, so I'm not sure if they know about them.
I'm assuming because the rumor mills are speaking that Darth Maul's in this.
It could be. I mean...
Again, I don't, dude. I don't know. I'm not.
I give him a Star
speculating.
Wars.
I get you, dude. There are only 6 movies in my opinion, plus the Clone Wars.
No,
So
that's fair. That's a fair
I'm
assessment.
not watching the Acolytes. I'm surprised that you're watching it after all of the trash that's been coming out.
Again, you said before, I'm a little more forgiving, but so far I haven't seen a problem with it. Again, if it gets boring, that's when I stop. If I start seeing the female empowerment overreaching, that's where I stop.
Well, you know, Kathleen. This is Kathleen
Kennedy's project, yes.
So you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
At some point, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, she's gonna make the main character gay and make her empowered.
Well, I have not seen the
What she
gay part
does?
yet.
Well, she puts a cheek in it, and then she makes her
gay. It makes her gay.
black. I think.
Sometimes.
She is black, actually, the main character, but she has a twin sister.
Who's the Sith?
Yes.
Well, okay. Well.
She's an acolyte, so
That's
she's
kind
an
of like.
assassin.
Isn't that the same plot as the online the game Star Wars?
Oh, Republic?
That's probably where they got the idea. Most
Yeah.
likely, that's where they stole it from.
Oh, so they stole the idea. Wow, they're
Yeah,
running
so-
out of ideas apparently.
Well, yeah, but they also said Dave Filoni's got a hand in this. Although I don't know how much of it he has a hand in. Anyway, continuing on with our Marvel thing.
I forgot about that. Marvel.
We jumped into Star Wars. No, the thing about the Venom movie that anything with Marvel is that they're setting up Spider-Man, right? They're setting up the Spider-Man universe because the Sony. We all know Sony's going to pull out. They're getting ready to pull out. Disney's in a downward spiral. Marvel's dying. DC's on the rise. Marvel's going down in the dumpsters. This
Marvel
always
DC.
happens. It always happens. The companies can never be at the same plateau.
Yeah.
There always has to be
When one is up, one must come down.
Yeah, one has to go to the trash.
You know-
And right now, that's Marvel making its fall.
You know, it's kind of like having their like it's kind of like having God will shake hands with another God, just fuse our universes together.
Sure, that's
Like-
sure if you want to say that.
Like
Sure.
like I totally imagine with the with Disney gods and the Marvel gods and the well
Well, Marvel will like we said, there can only be one.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so
There will be 2. There can only be one.
meanwhile Star Wars the gods just having a
Well,
drink.
Star Wars God is on vacation.
Yeah, and of course by Star Wars the god I mean what George Lucas like
Well, no, he's not on
No,
vacation.
not.
He's at this point. I think if you're George Lucas, you might as well just like.
Try to buy your shit back.
No, he's not gonna try and buy it. They're not gonna sell that shit. They make way too much money on merchandising. Disney's never gonna let that go.
Fine, then he should, I don't know.
He should just quit.
Yeah, he should stop trying.
Just leave. You know,
Retire.
Yeah, just retire. You know, he's got his millions and millions of dollars at this
More like
point.
billions at this point.
make
At this point, he should just quit.
or
Make
make
other projects.
yeah or make it with someone else you know he's
He's never gonna make something else. This Star Wars was his life. It was his life story. He never should have sold it.
Never should have, yeah.
Never should have sold it.
no in that case it's kind of like giving away your child to
Pretty
Hollywood.
much. That's pretty much it.
To Hollywood.
I mean, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I think, was one of the greatest creations.
That he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, that was
mind
before the Disney.
The Disney deal.
So
No, it was really good. No, I like with the Marvel stuff too, though. Like with like Venom and things like that. It's like I don't understand it because to me, like I said, I would have a Black Cat movie, Felicia Harding.
yeah,
I would set her up, whether she's a world-renowned thief already or she's learning how to be a world-renowned thief. You know, just that aspect. I would have Madam Web. I would do a Madam Web movie. But here's how you do the Madam Web movie. You make her the right age that she's supposed to be from the comic books. She's an old lady.
Yeah.
well yeah the first one yeah,
Yeah, so the first Madam Web, she's an old lady. Also, at the end of the movie, either in the post-credit scene or just before, she sees Peter Parker's Spider-Man, and she pulls the card. because she plays with cards
Tarot.
like a tarot cards. So she pulls
Fortune telling.
fortune telling, and she pulls the Peter Parker card and says that we are about to have the greatest hero arrive.
By the way, I can say it was like she pulls the card and says, "Itsy bitsy spider."
Yeah.
And then it goes to shut.
No, I would not do that. No, that's stupid.
No, I think that's like it's like
that's more like a green. That's more
card
a
or
green.
something.
That's
Green
more
Goblin,
of a
yeah.
Green Goblin thing than it would be for her.
Well, yeah.
I would have
Like
Osborn or see a spider like
Osborn say
it's
it, which he does.
spider.
Which he does say it in the
first one,
Sam
yeah,
Raimi Spider-Man movies, the Itsy Bitsy Spider. He
A
says
reference,
it.
just
Yeah, no, but for her, it's more of the hero is arriving
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Like the world's greatest hero, we need him. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this now. I understand the argument. A lot of people want Spider-Man in the MCU because they want him to play with Captain America and Iron Man and all that stuff. Okay, here's my argument. Marvel wouldn't exist without the Webman, Spider-Man.
Facts.
And once Sony pulls out, why are we gonna watch you? We're all watching because we all love Spider-Man. He's your only character that pulls in the money.
He's your golden ticket.
Yeah.
Keep using him.
Yeah, and
I think it's because
sorry. Go.
I think it's because like Hollywood's in that like a mentality that super villains are better, like
Well,
like
no, they
all
are
villains
better. They're better for the story.
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to
like-
establish the villain, but you can do it in a solo superhero movie. You don't have to have a solo villain movie. And also, villain movies only work for
There's
the
heroes.
most intriguing ones.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Joker and Venom's not really a villain, but like
Green Goblin.
Like you could do a Red Hood movie. Again, that's not a villain, that's an anti-hero. But you can do like Ghost Rider. Like
I
if you
wouldn't
want
mind doing a Green Goblin one.
Dude, no, I don't want Green
Yeah,
Goblin. Dude,
no.
that's stupid.
He's overused also. Like
no, he's not overused. It's dumb. Like who wants to watch a businessman do business?
or what? Like I guess
You just put it. I'm sorry. I just thought of my headache. My plate.
take a shit.
No. Who wants to watch a businessman do business?
Well, I mean,
We've had a good quarter, sir. We've had a fantastic quarter. Great.
In terms of the yours goes, ha ha. Sir, you're not close, sir. Bring him in.
the end. That's how it ends. God damn it.
That's how it is.
All right, no. You see, I'm thinking of maybe Electro. I mean, he could work.
Doc Ock.
I could see Doc Ock.
Well, Doc, he,
Doc Ock could work. Mr. Freeze movie could work
Oh,
because of the
yeah.
tragedy in it.
oh yeah. Well,
Like a Mr. Freeze movie can work. Like a freaking I don't know. Batman villains are more intriguing than any other villain in any pantheon of superheroes.
I know.
Like, you have Joker. You could do a Scarecrow movie, The Rise of Scarecrow. I mean, you could do
Professor Pig.
Yeah, you could do a Professor Pig movie.
But that would be really. I think it's a high rated R film. It has
That's like
to.
almost an
That's
X.
right.
Yeah, that's almost
That's
an X.
straight up. That's straight up like Terrifier.
Yeah,
or Jason.
That's almost Terrifier.
that's Terrifier, bro. It's
That's Terrifier level. The what he does to
Those poor people.
Yeah, I know.
the straight up Terrifier level. No, but
I know what he does.
no, but like Batman villains are more intriguing. So like you could do like movies for like Batman villains, like the Penguin, the Rise of the Penguin, and things like that. Spider-Man, it's kind of hard to do for his villains because like they kind of need Spider-Man to even be intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
I mean, Kraven is probably one of his very few villains that could do a solo movie if you do it right.
Maybe have him as a how he became.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
or
Like this is gonna be
Kraven.
how he becomes Kraven the Hunter. But like if you do it right, it could be interesting. If you do it wrong, it's gonna end you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the problem with like these villain movies is that like you're not like it's very hard to pick the best ones because like so many of Spider-Man's villains kind of need him.
to be interesting.
Yeah,
literally.
to be interesting at all.
I mean, the only other villain I would be interested in a standalone, but again, that's just me. I don't think it'd be well received. Would be the Scorpion or Chameleon.
Yeah, that would probably.
Chameleon
It would most likely just be for comic book nerds because
Yeah.
I doubt a lot of Norbies are going to know what the Chameleon is.
or that rabbit chick. I don't know.
Yeah, no one's going to know her. I mean, I'm going to be
There's
honest.
a rabbit chick.
Yeah, there's a rabbit chick.
In the comics, man.
In the comics,
right.
dude.
Sure,
Dude, she's like Squirrel Girl, dude. She sucks.
Well,
Don't bring up that person's name on here.
Well, we all know Squirrel Girl is going to be made into a movie. It's
I said to
we all
Chris that day.
we all
That's the day I get over Marvel totally.
we all know. We all
When
know.
I hear Squirrel
There's a
Girl's coming out.
Squirrel Girl movie in the works. We know.
You're probably.
Let me just, for the people out there, Squirrel Girl is the most stupid creation Marvel's ever created.
Well, we know there's going to be a movie because Kevin Feige likes women.
Isn't she like a gag? What character?
It don't
Because-
matter.
Anyway, like, bro, when the guy character defeats your biggest bad, which is Thanos, with one punch, and like, nah, dude, I have all the powers of a squirrel. Squirrels aren't that powerful of creatures.
Yeah, their nature's little speed bumps.
I guess.
They're literally nature's people.
Well, I was going to say maybe.
What's her power?
Maybe-
What's her power? She does.
I
was going to say, well, maybe in the Marvel universe, squirrels are actually what's her power? I don't know. Okay.
She even has a pet squirrel named Chippy or some shit.
Oh wait, hang on. If they ever make a Squirrel Girl movie, I would just have her.
Dude, when? Dude, they're in the works of
Well,
it.
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
know they
Well,
are.
I can predict how it's going to be. Like, there's no a costume or anything. Well, just a girl who
I hope it's a fucking furry.
No. Wait, you hope it is?
I hope it.
Because,
I
oh
can
my
just
god,
see it.
I actually
I
understand
can
that.
just see it now.
Representation in
Yeah,
Marvel.
they need
Squirrel.
furries. They need furries.
Who? They? Who's they?
They need furries.
Marvel.
Furries need to be represented.
I
That's what
wouldn't-
Disney's gonna say.
Okay, I cannot imagine anyone who needs.
We don't need
No,
a
we don't.
furry.
No, we don't.
need a furry. It's their agenda needs
A furry.
What's
Because
next?
they're all
What's next?
inclusive now.
What's next? Pedo?
And they keep marching down that path, sure.
I swear to God, they do
They're
that.
gonna so do it. You know it.
I'm gonna scream at it.
I'm actually going to talk about this real quick. So, like I said before, I'm on another podcast, this Goosebumps one. We've been reading and reviewing the books, right?
Yeah.
We've been finding out that in these books, there are some moments that's not like child friendly. Like you get like
Well, no,
creepy adult vibes.
Well, no, duh, dude. Like they were written in the '90s. What's more scarier than a creepy adult?
A trance. Especially after they read you the story.
I mean,
In school.
I mean, for a guy, yes, because like sometimes those surgeries can be pretty good.
And we don't know.
How'd you know?
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
that's definitely like because I could see like a beautiful woman and then she has a deep voice like, "Hi, I'm Gary."
No. You're like,
No.
My God, you're beautiful. Thank you. My name's James. What's up?
I know. I'm like, wow, the girl, you're looking fine. Thank you. I throw up.
Why does always
let's
happen
be
to me?
honest here. Let's be honest here. You would think disgusting, and then you'd end up, if you had too many drinks, you'd end up in the same bed with her, and it would be like him or whatever.
It's not a her, okay?
Well, whatever, dude. I'm using the correct pronouns or whatever. I
hate that. I mean, come on.
No, and then she'd be like, "Was it good for you?"
No.
Well, your voice is like,
Meanwhile,
oh, hi.
meanwhile,
Oh, you're about to cry. That's why you do it.
meanwhile, it takes 4 weeks for you to sit correctly on your butt.
Oh, damn! So you were the girl.
I guess I was the girl in this relationship.
No, in that one night.
Good job getting picked.
Yeah, I mean, by real dick, but
No.
Oh, please, we'll take a seat. I'm good. Thank you.
But that's where Marvel's heading down that road. And if you're Sony, like, I'm gonna be honest, you have the golden goose of Marvel when it comes to movies. So I could see Sony at any moment just telling Marvel, go fuck yourself, and we're taking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I could just see it. They could take Spider-Man whenever they want. They can take him whenever they want. Marvel should be terrified because the only character that's going to make any money for you is Spider-Man. And if he goes...
You're done.
You're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're literally done.
There's literally nothing you can do unless you reboot the fucking universe, which your fans have been asking for since the beginning.
I just had a crazy prediction. So, when we make a Black Cat movie,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's when, but
That's when.
I swear to God,
if you say it's a fucking furry, I will fucking kill you.
I'm not going to say that. Thank God.
I want her in her white. I want her in that black outfit.
Oh yeah, the black latex, bro.
Dude, with her boobs kind of out.
Well, I mean, I doubt it's going to happen.
No, but I mean, if you get the right actress and you get those right titties out, I mean, woo!
Well,
Woo!
well,
We're all men
About
here.
that,
We'll all say that.
well, if she's well, so what if? Oh God, this might happen. But what if Mary Jane is in the movie as Jackpot?
They're already, dude.
I don't mind that.
Dude,
Well,
I
I mean,
won't,
like-
dude, I won't mind that
If,
at all.
if you
but-
have her, then where's her husband? You know, like come on.
Dude, let's be honest here.
Peter Parker is off.
No, let's be honest here. In the movies,
swear. Oh
no,
my.
no,
I'm sorry,
in the movies.
Oh, fuck.
Stop.
Calm down.
In the movies, Spider-Man and Mary Jane will end up together because, for whatever reason, the movie writers look at it and be like, just fucking do it already.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, just do it already. Your fans hate this. You want to know the sad part about this? Is that Mary Jane won't get back together with Peter Parker in the comics. Peter
comics, yeah.
Parker wants to get back with Mary Jane, but she's so guilty that she had a family with this guy that she won't do it. Yet Peter is like, yo, I don't care. You thought I wasn't going to save you. It's fine. I'm like, I forgive you. I want to be with you. And she won't do it because...
She's holding herself back.
Yeah, she's holding herself back because it's sure for thing. It's the Invincible thing all over again because there's a moment when Invincible's girl,
Adam Eve.
had 5 years by herself. She moved on. She dated other people. And Invincible wasn't upset, but he also wasn't happy. And they had a healthy conversation in the comic books where both parties got to talk. And both parties got to kind of vent their feelings.
Their frustrations.
And their feelings.
Yeah.
And it was healthy. Marvel won't do that because Marvel's like, we need the story to be like a drama and like soap opera.
They're trying.
Then make a soap opera version, but don't fucking ruin the original.
But like, don't make it like just like you can have an adult moment.
Yeah.
Well, their excuse is always they're
yeah.
trying to appeal to kids, but the
He's
thing
a
is
30-year-old.
I'm telling you this now. No,
kids grow up, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a 30-year-old man-child that needs to grow up now and get with a woman. And he's finally got his choice, which is Mary Jane, and he wants her, but she won't do it because she blames herself for getting with the other guy.
I'll stop that. I swear to God, you put. Well,
And it's sad.
don't put that version of her in Black Cat, okay? Well, don't.
Well, I'm not going to do that because Black Cat, it's going to be Black Cat's origin, so why would Mary Jane be in it?
Because this is Hollywood we're talking about.
Whatever.
Marvel, you know.
Oh, whatever, dude. It's not Marvel, it's Sony.
Well, Sony we're talking
Sony would do the Black Cat movie, and I guarantee you, Sony's going to be like, yeah, we don't want Mary Jane with Black Cat. We want Mary Jane with Peter Parker. So,
Yeah.
Black Cat by herself.
Goodbye.
I doubt it because
Why would you doubt it?
I lost my faith in them.
What has Sony lost your faith? They're completely Spider-Man.
I mean, I
They
even
have
after their
nothing to
botch with Goosebumps too, I still believe in Sony.
Well, no, Sony has nothing to do with the Marvel movie. Like, none of the Marvel stuff. All they have to do is the Spider-Man shit.
And Fantastic Four. Or is that Fox?
No, that's Fox and not Marvel. That's why I said Marvel needs to reboot their universe and figure out what they're going to do because Now you're gonna have the Fantastic Four. Okay, where have they been?
In all this.
And all this shit. Where has the first family of Marvel been? You know, like where have they gone? How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna put the X-Men in the fucking Marvel universe and say like, oh, they've been here this entire time? Where the fuck have they been?
They're having.
Where they were at Endgame? Where the fuck were they at?
They're having their own adventures. Okay, where? Like
Yeah, where? Where the fuck were they?
in space?
I mean, they could have used them at Endgame. Now they could have used them during the Infinity War.
Also, what are you gonna do with Scarlet Witch? Because Scarlet Witch is supposed to be a mutant and it's supposed to be Magneto's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah.
And Quicksilver. You kill Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
don't
how are
know.
you gonna do? So that's why I said you have to reboot the universe. It's time to reboot. Do what DC does and reboot it. Then you get Captain America back. Then you get Iron Man back. Then you get Thor back to what he's supposed to be. Then you get Black Widow back. All the characters that you want to use can come back.
How about Hulk? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can finally make Hulk not a bitch.
And
Also, sad fact.
Get rid of
Also, sad
She-Hulk.
fact. Universal owns Hulk, She-Hulk, and all the other Hulks. They just allow Marvel to use Hulk so they can make money.
Well,
Universal still owns the Hulk. So it's
Oh.
sad. Yeah, Universal still owns the Hulk. And all of his family members. So really, you're on a tight edge between your two biggest rivals saying, fuck you, we're taking our characters.
We're
and
going home.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
Fuck you
going
guys.
home.
We're going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if Universal would really pull Hulk, but if they see Spider-Man leave, they're going to be like, yeah, we're getting out. Bye.
Yeah.
And just
And
yank Hulk.
then he's like, we got.
They're too stubborn.
Well, no, because they don't fucking know what they're doing. Like, either fire Kevin Feige or get someone in there that actually has good ideas to do it. Batman, dude, what DC's doing is going to be far more successful because they're starting with Superman. Yes, they already have the Batman out, but they're starting with Superman for the universe. And odds are they're going to put Robert Pattinson's Batman
In that
universe with Superman. They're just not going to really know each other yet.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're smart, that's what you do.
But
DC's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, when it comes to their films, they usually operate smart.
It's
Yeah,
not.
when it comes to their main characters.
Yes.
It's not for the company. It's the people.
Well, it's the Warner Brothers.
Well, I mean, you see, a company could have the good products and bad products. It depends on
Well,
who is making them.
Yeah, well, to be fair, DC has owned Marvel pretty much in everything. They've owned them in comic books, they've owned them in animation, they've owned them
In movies.
in movies too. Like, they've owned Marvel. This has been, the movie part has been kind of like,
Slow.
it's been a downward fall. Like I told you, John, one company has to stay on top while the other one falls.
Yeah.
Guess what's going on? DC's going up, Marvel's going down. DC's going to be on top for a while, and Marvel's going to have to figure out, well, what's going on? Well, let's see. You don't have any of your A-list characters. That's true. Spider-Man could get pulled at any moment by Sony. Oh, and Hulk also could get pulled at any moment by Universal. You're kind of walking on a tightrope.
Yeah.
And your golden child, Spider-Man, isn't owned by you. So
Fix it.
either reboot and fix it, or bye-bye.
Yeah.
I hope they go bye-bye, because I'm sorry, I'm a Spider-Man fan. I'm not a Marvel fan.
Me too.
I'm not. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I want to see Spider-Man. I could care less if he interacts with Captain America, Hulk,
X-Men.
Iron Man, X-Men. I could care less if he interacts with them. I really could, because I think Spider-Man can do anything by himself. He really doesn't need the other heroes. They need him.
Like I said before, I do not like Marvel as a whole. I like certain heroes like Thor, Ant-Man, Spider-Man,
I like Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
I would love to see a Ghost Rider movie. They're never going to do it. And you want to know what? I think Ghost Rider could kick more ass than any of those other D-list superheroes that they've been picking. Because the sad truth of the matter is, people love fucking Supernatural and Flaming Skulls.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that love the spiritual side of Marvel that would die to see another Ghost Rider movie.
Yeah.
Or like
what?
fucking. Oh, sorry.
What if they make a Blackheart movie before?
Well, they're not
Ghost
gonna.
Rider?
They're not gonna do a Blackheart movie.
Yeah.
But they're gonna. If they're gonna do Blackheart, they're gonna do Blackheart versus Ghost Rider.
I mean, I'd be down for a Runaways.
To be fair, they were gonna do a Blade movie. They were gonna do a Blade movie, and then the Blade guy quit.
Yeah, because I know why.
Because he does not like what they're doing.
Which
so,
you know what? I will applaud him for that. You know what?
I give it a thumbs up.
Knowing your worth as an actor, and
thumbs up.
yeah, knowing your worth as an actor, saying, "Hey, you're making a shit product, and I don't want to be a part of it."
Dude, I
Kudos to him.
I like.
Is he the first one to do it?
Well, no, he's not
No,
the first one, but he won't be the last.
Yeah.
He won't be the last. There's going to be a leaving of Marvel by major actors. I mean, let's be honest here. Chris Hemsworth wants to leave.
Yeah.
He hates how they're doing Thor. He doesn't. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be the first one to say it. I actually like Thor in the Dark World.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I really did.
Right? Yeah,
I like it. I
It was
don't
enjoyable.
mind. I don't mind comedic Thor, but
Right
I
around.
kind of want a serious Thor. Like, I don't like them that they make him a joke. Like, that's not cool. Like, he's not a jokish character.
No,
in
he's
the
a
comics.
serious character.
He's a very serious character in the comic books, and I would really appreciate if they would do a serious take again.
I want to be like Star Wars, like not like
Yeah, I understand.
like the same the balance of
Yeah.
of comedy and drama, just like how they
but-
interact.
Like how obviously we all want to be filmmakers, so we're studying movies and we're studying the balancing act of drama and stuff like that. Like, the reason why you and I and One Eye love the Planet of the Apes movies is because it's very dramatic, it's very well written,
Yeah.
and they take their time when they craft these
That's
stories. And that's the thing about movies is that when you're doing a movie, sometimes not having a movie out every single year actually benefits your writers because it gives them time to develop the craft, gives them time to really understand what kind of character they want and what the director is looking for and the actor's looking
and
for.
what story they're going to plan
Yeah.
to do.
And that's
Also,
the planning.
it gives them the needed break to come up with ideas.
Yeah. Having a fucking film studio say that we're going to do it every single year or twice a year movies gets kind of tiring because you run out of stories pretty quickly when you do it that way.
Yeah,
There's a reason why Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, this one,
Yeah.
was out for recently, was for 2 weeks the #1 movie in the world. Everyone around the world was seeing this movie.
Yeah, because it was something that we've seen the other three. We know that it has class
Yes, yeah.
and it has an epic story that it wants to tell, and we wanted to see what it was going to do in the future.
Yeah.
And we actually enjoyed it. It was actually a really fun movie to watch.
which it's about apes, but who take over the world. How can you book up a story?
Well, it's also
Anything
about,
else?
how to in our review of it. If you want to listen to it, go listen to the last episode. The review's pretty good. In our review, we even said yes, there are more humans still alive and there are apes, and the sad truth of the matter is that the humans just keep fucking up and the apes are just kind of there, and they're just kind of and they're easy to root for.
It's literally like this. The humans will keep fucking up, and the apes are like, "Hi, I'm Paul." Literally.
Yeah, they're there's
Hi, I'm Paul.
Yeah, but they're not fucking up either. They're
They're trying to live.
yeah, they're trying to live their life, and you can understand that, and you can be behind that. And that's the thing. It's that's where the heart is of the movie. And the thing about like with Marvel and DC, the reason why people love DC is that like yes, they have their A-list characters still around. They have Batman, they have Superman, they have Wonder Woman, they have like
Flash,
Aquaman, Cyborg. They have all these characters that they haven't really used yet, and they're just getting their feet back under them.
I would love to see a Teen Titans film. Honest to God, not animated Teen Titans film.
I would love to see that too. I would love to see a Nightwing movie eventually, and a Starfire movie. Like I would love to see that.
A Raven one.
A Batman Beyond movie.
A Batman Beyond movie was in the works, and they were talking about it.
It was going to be. He told me it was going to be the same art style, somewhat art style of Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it was going to be animated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was going to be like the similar art style. But the problem is that Warner Brothers axed it when they were doing their firing to get into the green.
Right. Yeah.
Because they weren't sure how people were going to take it. I'm going to be honest with you, people would have fucking ate that up.
They would have gone ape shit about it.
If you think Terry McGinnis isn't popular, you got another thing coming.
Terry McGinnis is like one of the most popular Batman characters there is.
Besides Nightwing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Red Hood.
Yeah, I think Red Hood's starting.
Red Hood is like if you want to do a tier list of Batman's most successful. No, shut up.
Sorry.
If you want to do a tier list of Batman's most successful family members, it's number 1,
Nightwing. Yeah.
Number 2 is Red Hood or Terry McGinnis. Number 3, Red Hood. Number 4, Tim Drake. 5, Batgirl. 6, Damian. 7 is Batwing, I guess.
Who's Batwing?
I think he's this. Oh, he's what's his name? He makes his gadgets.
Lucius Fox.
Oh, yeah, Lucius Fox to me.
Yeah, the son of Lucius Fox.
Well, his kid. Yeah. Something a fox.
Oh, I know one. And then, actually, I think there's one right before Lucius. Ace.
Alfred.
That's like.
Alfred is like no. Alfred is before Batwing, then Batwing, then Lucius Fox, then Ace.
What? I'm
Ace is not dead last, bro.
Ace is dead last. On a scale of importance, Ace.
Well, importance, yeah.
On a scale of importance, when it comes to the fandom, Ace is here.
I'm sorry. I would put Ace above Damian. Sorry, I don't like him. Sorry.
I like Damian. I'll be the first to admit. I know you all hate him. I like the kid. Sorry.
Okay, well...
I don't hate Damian right now, because there are moments where Damian can be a little fucking brat, and there are moments where Damian has his,
Points?
Yes. They started to write him a little bit differently, which is good. I actually like him in the Super Sons series before they changed it and made Superboy gay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, before they made Superboy age and then gay.
How did he age again?
He went on an adventure with Jor-El.
And
while he was gone, I guess, because their ship ages.
Space
him and Lois Lane aged 5 years. So when they came back, Lois Lane was 5 years older, just like Jonathan Kent. Because they're trying this thing where they're trying to make Superman single, and it didn't work. Because everyone's like, well, yeah, Superman's Lois and Lane's husband. Why would he date? And if you make Superman cheat, then he's not the greatest wholesome person.
But he is. That he was.
So you kind of wrote yourself into a corner, dumbass.
Yeah.
And then they decided, okay, fine, we'll bring Lois Lane back and we'll bring Jonathan Kent back. But guess what? He's 15 years older. Oh, and he's gay.
Well, I think it's bi, right?
I guess he's bi, but
and he's in love with Tim Drake, right?
No. Yeah, he doesn't date Tim Drake. He dates some kid with glasses.
What's up?
Oh, no, it's Tim Drake.
What's some gay guy?
I don't know. I've never read a book. I like Jonathan Kent when he was with Damian because they had a very good dynamic as good superhero kids. And when he aged up, I just was not interested because I was like, he's just Superman, but as a teenager.
And a bisexual teenager.
I don't care that he's bisexual.
I give no shits that he's bisexual, dude.
Dude, I don't care if he's bisexual. I'm just like, he's teenage Superman. If I want to read Superman, I'll just read Superman. Yeah. I don't care about teenage Superman.
Superboy.
If I want
Yeah.
Teenage Superman, I'll watch the first 5 seasons of Smallville.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I watch Smallville. I want Teenage Superman. I like Superman, dude. Don't get me wrong. I like Superman-ish. Because I think Superman's way too OP.
He is way too OP. Like I said to a friend recently, my Superman love is this. I like the My Adventures of Superman that's going on right now.
Same.
I like Superman Returns.
Same.
I like some of the original movies,
Same.
and I like Smallville,
Yeah.
and that's it. And a few comic books he's in with the main character, and that's it.
I'm not a huge fan of I like Batman more. Yes, I can relate to Batman. He's a human. All right, yeah, I can relate to him.
Not Kryptonian.
He's human, but I also relate more to the Robins than I do to him because you can't be Batman, but you can be a Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman sidekick.
You can be Batman Beyond too, though.
Well, that's true, but Superman, no one can really be Superman. He's also he's got stupid weakness, which is a rock.
A green rock that somehow is really prevalent in the DC universe for just no apparent reason.
Which is sad because technically anyone can have a kryptonite rock.
Like literally, all a bank robber would have to do is you can stop right there. Rock. No, my weakness.
Yeah. 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 The same way with yellow and green.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Green Lantern. The yellow thing makes no sense. Although it's one of my favorite skits in any comic.
Yeah.
Shut up. You gotta ruin it. Shut up.
It's
the All-Star Batman comic book when Batman paints his entire body yellow and Green Lantern's like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, your one weakness is yellow.
All-Star, but Batman's really stable.
Dude, All-Star Batman sucks. That's the funniest shit
I've ever seen.
Because it's the first time Green Lantern has ever been fucking humiliated that badly.
Well, no, I think All-Star, Batman is just from others' perspective.
Well, yeah, it's fucking from whatever Alan Moore's perspective.
What? I thought it was
not Alan Moore.
what's his name?
The guy who did the first
Miller
Miller
or something.
Yeah.
The other thing I don't like about Superman is he's just good for the sake of good, and he's too judgmental of Batman in the way he does stuff. And I'm like, and again,
no. It's different. Sometimes Superman can be judged. It all depends on the writer.
Yeah.
If the writer wants to have an argument with Batman, they do that where Superman takes the high ground and Batman is here. And it's stupid because both heroes stand on the high ground. So, what? Superman is higher than Batman on the moral high ground? That makes no sense.
No.
I would think Batman's more on the higher ground because he won't kill, whereas Superman has shown he'll kill in certain circumstances.
Yeah. And
so
I also disagree with the fact I'm like, which job who has it harder, bruh? You are really invincible. People show up to people know that they're gonna get away with a crime, and it's Superman. They can get away with it, right? With a rock. With Batman,
or they know that he's gonna be working. He's not around. He's not in the city for 8 hours. Where is he? Oh, he's working at the Daily Planet.
Yeah, so you can realistically get done with a crime pretty fast if you knew where he was. If you knew
who Superman's identity was, yes.
Yeah, but with Batman, it's constant vigilance every single time.
You want to know dude? You want to know the funniest part? You want to know how Batman figured out Superman's identity?
Oh.
Okay, Superman when he flies breaks the sound barrier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know that satellites can measure the sound barrier of certain people, and then what Batman does is using his satellites, use his sound barrier tracking device, and went to Metropolis and mapped out where Superman's been. And guess what? He found out that Superman spends a lot of his times at the Daily Planet and at an apartment building.
Right.
Right next apartment building that has a room rented to one Clark Kent.
2 rooms. One rented to Lois Lane, one rented to Clark Kent.
Yep.
So if you're, it's not rocket science.
Also,
no. It's not rocket science. If you look up the Daily Planet's best news reporter, and it's Clark Kent. Oh, he's the Superman news guy who gets interviews with Superman miraculously.
It's like Peter Parker in Spider-Man. Literally,
Yeah.
how do you get so close to take the...
Yeah. Batman literally just found Superman like that.
I mean, it's also...
If Batman could do it, Lex Luthor could do it.
I mean, it's
Lex
not that
Luthor
hard.
is such a moron. Like, Lex Luthor says, I'm the smartest person in the world. Really? You are? Because Batman figured out your biggest enemy in a day. Really, in an hour.
It really did.
Yeah, I never got that. I mean, he's supposed to be smart.
No, he's
Also-
supposed to be the smartest person. The reason why he sucks is he's so cocky and arrogant.
His ego's too
Yeah,
big.
his ego is so big. And I love Batman because when Batman says, when Batman's like, Superman, and he's like, Bruce Wayne. Like, he's like, Batman.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I found you. It was pretty simple.
Also, I'm just gonna say now, Superman has the worst alter ego of all time, and this is why. It's literally just him with the glasses on, bro. It's all...
Well, actually,
Well,
the reason... sorry.
Well, sorry. I was going to say, in the All-Star Superman, the comic, it shows him how he hides his identity. So obviously the glasses, hairstyle, and he alters his
Yeah, he slouches. He doesn't stand tall. He stop. Actually, that's not true. In All-Star Superman, how they got that idea is actually from Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves, in the original Superman, in the first Superman, actually asked the question, how does Superman hide his identity if he's Clark Kent? And what Christopher Reeves did, he's the only one who did it for Superman, is he would change the way he stood for Clark in the movie. If you actually watch the movie, the way Christopher Reeve stands for Clark is completely different than how he stands
Yeah,
for
I
Superman.
remember. He's more subdued.
Yeah, he shrinks down.
Yeah.
He doesn't stand as tall. He actually plays Clark Kent a little bit shorter than Superman. He plays him a little bit more timid than Superman. Whereas as Superman, he's more upright.
And
his shoulders are more
the voice also.
Yeah,
It's
his voice is a lot deeper too.
Like, there's a few times that he stuttered in the original movie.
Yeah,
but
that's why I love Christopher Reeve Superman. That's why I like him, because the actor did so much to show the audience this is how Superman would hide his abilities. And that's how DC got the idea for the later comic books.
he literally played two people.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you know.
Yeah, but if you actually didn't know this, DC didn't have the idea. It actually came from the movie, and they just stole the movie idea and put it in their comic books.
I think the only person that has a very foolproof, somewhat foolproof, because a lot of this stuff has wing tech on it.
I mean, it's not bad. No, if you're gonna say Batman, no, anyone can guess it's Batman.
Really?
Dude, let's be honest here. Like, Joker knows Batman's identity.
Well,
Like, Joker doesn't even have to know. Like, Joker could care less who Batman
It
is.
is,
He
yeah.
knows who Batman is.
well, the thing is, you see, when he's Bruce Wayne, like, I think the Batman is his real self.
Batman's his real identity. Bruce Wayne is his
Alter ego.
alter ego.
Like at night, he's like, I'm the knight. In the day, hey everyone, it's the best
He's also
Billionaire.
Billionaire playboy philanthropist
He
Bruce
also-
Wayne.
he
in
also
Gotham.
plays-
So
He also
Hey.
he doesn't really play a playboy anymore. He's
No.
more like he doesn't like. That's the reason why I don't like the Bat. Like, there is one thing I don't like about the Batman is that, like,
movie or
the movie. Yes,
Yeah,
the
movie.
reason I like the Batman movie. There's just one thing I don't like about it.
it does have flaws, okay?
Yeah, it does have its flaws. The one flaw is that Christopher Patton doesn't really play Bruce Wayne.
Wait, what?
You
Wait,
Robert Patterson?
Yeah, sorry, Robert Pattinson. Sorry,
Robert
sorry. Shut up,
who the hell is that?
dude. I'm tired. Shut up.
Yeah, me too.
Robert Pattinson doesn't really play Bruce Wayne. He just plays Batman. He doesn't he hasn't either the Batman is too new. Like he's like, remember they say he's still kind of in his second year. Like it's almost his third year.
Yeah.
And either he hasn't figured out how he's gonna hide the fact that he's Batman, or he hasn't just figured out he just hasn't figured out how he's gonna do Bruce Wayne. He's still kind of a brooding Bruce Wayne.
I can totally.
I hope that's fixed in the next movie.
That's what I was going to say. Like I would have him, as Bruce Wayne.
A little more suave.
I'll suave and happy, and have like Vicky Vale, I guess. Like.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have him have like 3 supermodels, like what Christopher Bale had.
Yeah.
When he was playing Bruce Wayne. Like, he'd have like 3 supermodels
around his arms. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, so that would happen, and I would have Vicky Vale ask him, I would have Vicky Vale ask him, wow, you're more chipper nowadays.
It'd be really funny if they did the Iron Man thing where it's like, how do you go to bed at night knowing that people around the world die? It's like a baby sleeping, cot sheets.
Yeah.
And then they end up having sex. I just be like, you know what? I would do that with Robert Pattinson as Batman. That'd be kind of
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale. Just like
Bruce Wayne. You are a scumbag. Hey. I'm still handsome, okay?
I don't think Bruce Wayne's that much of a scumbag. I think a lot of his...
That's his act.
That's an act.
Come on, idiot. Come on.
I thought that'd be kind of funny. Is that like
that would be funny.
Make him an asshole.
She has a viewpoint of Bruce Wayne. It doesn't actually exist.
And
Bruce Wayne's different.
And she has a crush on Batman because he's a hero. Yeah. So I'm like, are you okay? It's like,
I also like the fact in the Batman movie it kind of ended with like Batman being what the city needed, which is a hero, not a murderer. So that's why I think not an Avenger, like a hero. So that's why I think the second movie is going to be more of like he's going to take more of an involvement in the city and be more hero-like. And that would be cool. I think that's going to be cool if they do it right, which I think they will. Matt Reeves is pretty good at directing. He's directing the second movie. Because it's his trilogy. He likes the Batman. And now to continue with the Joker 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. The
The
trailer.
Joker 2, because I want to talk about it.
Are there any new trailers or not?
No, I'm just like I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it to the fans.
Damn.
I'm gonna say to the fans. I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I am, but I'm worried.
You're worried?
I'm worried because I just don't know how Lady Gaga is going to be as Harley Quinn. And that's the part that kind of worries me because I don't want her to be good, but she's not really Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a good act. Like, she acts well, but like you leave the movie being like that wasn't Harley Quinn.
Well, knowing her like in real life, she's kind of odd.
But that doesn't always correlate to being perfect for the role. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to leave the movie saying like, oh, Joaquin Phoenix is great. It was okay. She wasn't Harley Quinn.
And maybe too.
I'm going to say something real quick. Just because someone's odd does not mean they're crazy. Harley Quinn is legit insane.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to explain to John real quick something. Like, just because she's odd does not mean she can pull off the insanity that is Harley Quinn.
Well, I don't think that's what he was saying. I think he was just like...
I know, I understand. I know what you're trying to say. I'm just saying, you know.
Look, dude, I just want Harley Quinn to kind of...
Are you too used to her... Are you an actress?
No. It's just that Harley Quinn is actually supposed to be...
You like actress?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, you're shaking his head.
Do I like Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Harley Quinn? Not really, no.
Really?
I never really, like... I thought she was fine in the first Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
And I thought the second Suicide Squad movie, she was okay. But, like, that solo film with the Birds of Prey, I just wasn't...
I never watched it.
The first two were fine.
I had no interest in it.
What is it, one night?
As the first two were fine, the Birds of Prey sucked and then Waste of Black Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did waste Black Mask.
Who cares?
Well,
Who cares
I know,
how you
like,
pronounce it?
Well, the thing is that like my thing is that like one of like like our favorite comic book owner store, our comic store owner said when we talked about it with Harley Quinn and the Joker, and my dad also said it. He's like, I just think Lady Gaga's too old to play Harley Quinn. That's kind of what he said. He said like she's a little too old to play Harley Quinn.
How old is she again? 40?
She's like 40. She's in her 40s.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
40.
like Harley Quinn is supposed to be around like
30.
like now, like in like her
28?
late 20s, like her late
26?
20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our age?
Yeah, right around like our age. Whereas, like, yes, Joker should be about like in his 30ish,
Yeah.
like 30s. Yes, and I know Joaquin. I understand people are gonna say, well, Joaquin Phoenix is old. He's older.
Well, yeah, he is.
It's like, yeah, he's older, and yeah, this is an older Joker. Like, so I understand that. It's just like, I don't know. When I picture Harley Quinn, and she looks like she's going to be an acolyte of the Joker, like she's going to be obsessed and be a fangirl. Like I picture a younger girl. You know, I don't picture Lady Gaga.
Like a teenager or something?
No, not like possibly, like maybe like early 20s.
Maybe a whole army of Harleys.
Like
I mean-
19, 20. Like I picture
cult of
around
Harleys.
there, like someone that could be molded into like.
I mean, as I brought it up before, the same girl who did Wednesday probably could do a better Harley Quinn than Lady Gaga.
Ortega? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
well, I mean, dye her hair.
She dyed her hair, but she's also too short.
Well, so is Harley, right?
No, Harley's like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
I can't imagine her playing Harley Quinn. She's too short.
I can't imagine anyone.
Jenna
Playing Harley anymore.
Ortega's too short. Harley Quinn's like 5'8", 5'7".
I'm looking up how tall Harley Quinn is real quick, just making sure.
If you really think about it, because like Harley Quinn looks taller than Jenna Ortega. Because like
Yeah.
5'7" is Harley Quinn's height.
Ooh.
So, wow. Okay, so
So she's 1 inch shorter than I am.
Yeah, boom. So she can't. So yeah, Jenna Ortega can't play
Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
Too
She's
small,
short.
yeah.
She's too short.
maybe. Oh, sorry.
Go.
I was thinking maybe. Yeah, I don't know who, but I got nothing.
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I have one guess, and it's like a maybe.
Which
The girl, the girl from Terrifier. The blonde
Oh,
Second one?
yeah.
yeah, the blonde girl from Terrifier.
The little girl character?
little girl.
The first one,
Oh, her, yeah.
the first Terrifier.
The one that gets sawed in half?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she can do it, yeah.
I didn't watch it
She's
again.
young enough to play Harley Quinn. I'm not saying she could do it. I'm saying she's young enough to play Harley Quinn.
There's another one I'm thinking for they can play Harley Quinn.
They also don't have to be blonde. They can be brunette. They can dye their hair.
Yeah, true. I mean, like they can do their hair in the movie. You know, like
Well, yeah, they don't
Sabrina
have to.
Carpenter.
I can see that.
who she play? Who she play? Who she play?
She was in the Disney Channel show Girl Meets World as the main character's best friend.
The tough white girl or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how old is she now? Like
Like in her late 20s, I believe. Let me look that up.
I never watched up. Well, yeah, I didn't know wait for. I haven't. Wow.
I love my dad. That's funny.
Our captain.
That's a funny.
25 years old.
I like that. I actually want that now.
Yeah. Oh, what's with the captain?
I can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like her.
I
No.
like Castro, yeah.
Me and my dad, we talk sports sometimes, and like then there's a new NHL team that's going to Utah, and one of the naming rights is going to be the Yetis. And I said I would take the Blizzards, and my dad said, yeah, but if they were the Yetis, they could
Cause Blizzard.
no, they could no. If they were the Yetis, they could ask Warner Brothers to use the Abominable Snowman from the Looney Tunes cartoon, the one that says, "I will name him George."
I will name him George. I would love him forever.
I want that.
I hear him again.
Now,
love that.
Now that he said it, I was like, I want that mascot now.
I want his name to be George.
I want him. Yes,
Ah,
that'd
God.
be funny.
That is
that would be a
hilarious.
funny moment. Just George. I will name him George, and I will love
him
him
forever
and
and
ever and ever. Close the door. Thank you.
Anyway, so back to Harley.
No, dude, it's just like I would like. Yes, I want Harley Quinn to be like. I want Harley Quinn to be somewhat younger than the Joker. Someone to be molded by the Joker, really, just to kind of like. That's how he gets her.
Yeah.
Like, he. It's someone, and someone's gonna say, but she's gonna be fucked up. It's like, yes, but Harley Quinn works in a mental insane asylum, and she opens herself up to one of the most manipulated villains in history.
Oh yeah.
Because she thought she could,
Fix him.
Yeah,
We'll fix him.
And
We'll tame him. Yeah, we'll tame him.
And guess what? It didn't work. Because the Joker is fucking good at what he does.
He's also not fixable.
Well, he's what's the word? Corruptive.
He's awesome, too.
He's chaos incarnate.
Awesome. Yeah.
He's awesome.
Like Carney. Yeah, and awesome. Like awesome.
Also, I like to point out the one thing I will say to Sony is that number one, there's two things that they wasted with the Venom movies. Number one, they didn't make it rated R. It should have been rated R.
Yeah, should have been.
Number two, Carnage should have been rated R.
Oh yeah,
that was such a waste of potential with Carnage, because Carnage would have been a fucking monster if it was rated R. Like, oh my god, just the amount of bloodshed that you could have shown in that movie alone from Cletus Cassidy would have been like, holy shit.
Holy hell.
And you would have been killing to have him go up against Spider-Man.
I would love to have Woody Harrelson play him again.
Dude, I want Woody.
He's pretty good.
Dude, I hated that they killed Carnage in the second movie.
I love to see Merle play him again.
Who?
Woody Harrelson played Merle in The Walking Dead.
Oh.
He did?
Yeah, he played Daryl's brother Merle.
He played what, Yondu?
Yeah.
Yondu,
yes. No, but it's just that thing where it's like, you know the characters that they wasted, which kind of sucks. And it kind of sucks. But like with the Joker movie, is that like when I first heard it was going to be a musical, I was like, all right. I mean, but when they said Lady Gaga was going to do it, I was like, okay, that might work. It might.
Right.
But I don't know. I hope it works. I would really like it to work.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ginger Bear wanted to talk about the X-Men.
Yeah. Lately I've been on. I call it an X-Men high, where I was like I'm stoned, like I'm watching like all the movies, like which.
God, man, Rogue.
What about her? Like
Storm.
She's just my favorite X-Men.
Oh yeah, mine too. Yeah, I like Rogue and Storm.
I love Rogue. I love that Cajun woman.
Storm's hot.
Storm's hot too.
Well, she is a.
And Kitty Pryde too.
Oh, Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm my type.
Your type's not hot brunette.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Again, your type's not hot brunette.
Rogue's well.
Dude, she grows up. Kitty Pryde grows up to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess
Not
so.
as an X-Men. X-Men, she's kind of annoying, but as she gets older into her Shadowcat phase, she's cool.
She was in a lot of teams.
She was in a lot of teams in the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. She did Spider-Man. She did Peter Parker.
Okay.
And the she's an Avenger technically. She is. She is an Avenger.
X-Men obviously, and
Uh-huh.
Caliber is called.
Yep.
Yep. And,
That's one thing I don't like about Marvel, real quick, is they always add like not against. I don't like the fact that they add like people to the Avengers that from other teams. Like X-Men should stay in the X-Men, not be part of the Avengers.
Well, and also like with the X-Men, it's like I don't like Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Oh, I
never liked her.
I just don't like. It.
I feel like with her, it's the same like issue over and over again. I can't control the Phoenix.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Again,
who the
like
fuck cares? Like
Uh-huh.
who gives a fuck? Same with like Scott Summers. Like the reason why I don't like Cyclops is because like he's such a simp boy for fucking Jean Grey, and he cheats on her like constantly with fucking Emma Frost.
Yeah.
So like, go fuck yourself. Dude.
Emma Frost is hot.
Well, Emma Frost
She's
is
hot,
hot.
yeah,
Yeah,
but-
she is hot. But like, dude, go fuck yourself when you're like, I love Jean Grey. She's my girlfriend. If
Why do you
did-
cheat, bro?
Yeah, then why you cheat on her with Emma?
And also wasn't I think he, in my opinion, caused X-Men versus Avengers.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Like
fuck him.
he attacked Captain America. Even
Yeah, dude. Fuck, yeah.
even after he tried to negotiate a peacefully, and
Yeah.
after he blasts him, all the Avengers are above. He's like, aha! I knew you were going to attack us eventually. And I'm like, you gave him a choice. You attacked him.
I fucking hate Cyclops.
It's a precaution. Idiot.
Like, bro, I swear to God, like, he's the most rash motherfucker.
He's the worst leader.
Yeah, bro.
Like Wolverine,
the best
is,
leader.
is the better leader of the
yeah.
X-Men, and they like fucking know. Like even Beast is a good leader for the X-Men.
Yeah.
the Beast, like he's a good leader too. Like the fact that they keep going to Scott Summers all the time, it's just like, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I just have Wolverine or
Beast.
Storm.
Or Storm, yeah, like
was he a
Storm,
leader?
Wolverine, or Beast are a far better leader. Dude, Wolverine is literally a soldier.
He's more experienced.
Yeah,
like,
he's a soldier.
Civil War, World War One, World War Two. Like, you name it, he's been in a war. He
the
can
Cold
handle
War,
it.
I guess.
Yeah, dude, yeah. He's
Throw it
a
war.
literal soldier. Like a secret soldier that, like, literally is a trained killer. And he's on your side. And you constantly bully him because, like, he has a thing for your girlfriend, who, I don't even know why he would have a thing for your girlfriend, because he gets over it and dates fucking Storm.
Yeah.
Wolverine and Storm date for a while.
Yeah.
Like, Wolverine seems to get over Jean Grey kind of quickly. And then whenever they want to do this, like, it's that soap opera shit. Wherever they want to do it, it's like, oh my god, Jean Grey, I love you. And, like, it's like always that thing where it's like, it's that soap opera crap that I hate, too, in these stories. Where it's just like, dude, can you just, like, kill for once?
Just keep it in your pants, buddy.
No, can we just for once have a stable couple?
Normal.
Yeah.
Like a normal, stable couple in a fucking comic book. Why is it that DC can do it, but you can't? Like, DC does it. They Lois Lane, Superman, together. Black Canary, Oliver Queen, together.
Batman, Catwoman.
Kind of.
Well, it
varies.
comes and goes.
Yeah.
Oliver Queen, no.
He's already
Iris West,
Flash.
Barry Allen, together.
A Green Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan and his girlfriend are always together.
Yeah.
They're never really bad. And then, like, Aquaman and his wife, Mira, are always
Yeah,
together.
together.
Like, fucking Martian Manhunter and whoever he dates are always
I
together.
know.
Like, I think it's a guy.
I'm sure he dates anyone.
What?
I think they question Martian Manhunter as a gay guy.
Well,
I think he's bisexual.
Well, I don't
He can
think-
change into both men and female.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think he has
He doesn't have a gender, although
he's an alien, you know.
Yeah, he's an alien. He doesn't really have a gender. He can change his gender pretty regular. Wonder Woman has a guy. who
Multiple
he's always-
guys.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
one guy
Yeah.
actually.
Well, Steve, Trevor. I mean, he
Yeah,
died anyway.
Yeah, he died, but
Old
still,
age, right?
Yeah.
still has a guy. Also, Batman too, on occasions, and Superman sometimes, depending on the writer.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with DC. It's like DC's not afraid to keep their couples together, whereas Marvel is like, we can't have them date. They have to be single forever.
Yeah.
Which makes no fucking sense.
Nope, it does not. I mean, but they'll keep Mr. Van Fantastic and
Oh yeah,
the
the
woman
toxic
together.
marriage with Sue
I-
Storm.
Yeah, that's the only
I'm just gonna
marriage
say
that
this
stays.
now, and you all can. Anyone can hate me, and
I don't.
I'm not
I doubt-
talking. I'm not talking to you.
I
I'm talking
I
to
know,
people.
I know. But I think most people would have the same opinion that you're about to say.
The only character I like is Fantastic Four is Human Torch. He's the only character I fucking like.
Bingo.
He's the only best character. Okay.
That's
Fuck
not true.
everyone else.
That's not true. I like Dan.
The thing's okay, but
I think it's okay.
Human,
Yeah.
Human Torch makes I think more compelling of a character to me.
I agree. Human Torch is a better character, and he's also the most underutilized character.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I think the coolest powers out of all of them.
Is it?
Flame.
Yeah.
Isn't he friends with Spider-Man?
Yes, they're best friends.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, so like.
He also dates She-Hulk a lot. He also has a stable relationship with a
With some girl.
a squirrel who he ends up dating and having a kid with.
I thought it was squirrel. Like squirrel girl.
Oh, no. Scroll. Aliens.
No, he does not fuck Squirrel Girl, to my knowledge.
Who was?
No, thank
would?
God.
Squirrel girl.
To my knowledge, I don't know.
Okay. Well.
I
Yeah.
mean, to be
a
fair,
squirrel.
like, the other relationship that also exists in the comic books, kind of, is Gamora and Star-Lord. But
Well, Star-Lord.
That's also a very tumultuous relationship.
it's kind of on edge.
Yeah.
Well, I think Star-Lord. What deal? Didn't he go out with Kitty Pryde?
Yes. He actually dated for a while, too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
why?
other fucked up, another fucked up fact about Marvel is actually really fucked up is that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch had a thing.
I know.
I heard about that. I know.
Yeah, I know.
I heard about that, which I'm not a fan of at
The
all.
only the other fucked up relationship in Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Well, yeah, because he always beats her.
and cheats.
Yeah, that too.
He does?
Yeah,
He's the best abuser,
No,
bro.
Dude, he's the dude. Literally, there's a famous cover where he literally bitch slaps his wife.
Yeah. In
He's
front
an
of the
abuser.
Avengers.
The sad part is, they did the same thing with Spider-Man and Mary Jane in the 90s. Which everyone got mad at because Spider-Man would never backhand Mary Jane.
No, never.
Ever.
He wasn't like,
And she was pregnant.
he wasn't wearing a suit either.
No, he wasn't. It was Ben Reilly with Spider-Man, but it was the moment. It was when Peter Parker and Mary Jane were pregnant in Seattle, and for some fucked up reason, he got so frustrated he backhands his pregnant wife,
Yeah,
which Peter Parker would never do. See,
Yeah,
that's the problem with Marvel is they put their characters in situations that their characters would never do.
yeah.
Like Hank Pym is I don't like Hank Pym.
No one does.
I like the other
Scott Lang.
I like Scott Lang as Ant-Man. That's my favorite Ant-Man.
Damn straight.
Hank Pym is the single-handedly worst superhero in my opinion.
He also creates Ultron.
Yeah, he creates Ultron. He causes so much problems. It's not even funny. And bruh, I don't know what level of monstrosity you have to be to bitch slap your wife in front of your friends who also are superheroes just like you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The saddest, I will say this, and this is an A for Marvel. The saddest superhero ending was Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man dying.
Oh yeah.
And that was the sad and the funeral when he's like talking as a thing where he's like, you know what, this could be the end. And if it is, it's like, and I remember I teared up in that moment because I was like, that was such a perfect ending for a character like Iron Man.
I cried a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I think everyone cried.
I also cried too, right before the movie before that. With Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
That was the end of the contract with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So that's why
I was like, no, you can't do this to me.
I hate that. Well, they killed off a black Panther with their.
they had to
no-
kill off Black Panther because the
guy
actor's dead.
dead, yeah.
But
Yeah.
the way they killed off Black Panther was complete bullshit because they said, oh, he died from a disease. And I was like, are you fucking...
Just let him die in the blaze
Why
of
couldn't
glory.
you let him die in the heat of battle?
Yeah.
Like, he died in the heat of battle saving someone. Like, why did it have to be a disease? Like,
He died for
Like,
Wakanda.
it literally seems like you're saying fuck you to the actor who
Yeah.
played him.
They're trying to. Yeah. They're trying to establish that.
Because they're like, oh, all the young kids are going to cry because the actor died in a disease, so we have to say he died in a disease. No, you don't.
You don't have to remind his friends and family, oh yeah, he died of cancer.
Now, who the fuck? Like, the little kids aren't going to care.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would you make kids depressed over that? I'm like, why would you want to
All you had to say was, like, the Black Panther was saving Wakanda in, like a dangerous fire or something, and then he
or
lost
meteor or something
And
like that.
Or something
balance
like that.
beam
And-
fell on him and
Yeah,
he couldn't get
and
up.
he lost his life because of that.
Yeah.
He was doing his duty. in
But
saving
because
his
of
people.
doing his duty, he saved a bunch of people.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
That's all you could have did. You didn't have to say he got taken out by a sickness.
Yeah.
That makes it worse.
Which also, I just don't believe, because if Wakanda is so advanced as they say they are,
Yeah,
they would have been able to cure the sickness.
they would have found the cure for cancer a long time ago.
Well, knowing Marvel, they probably would create a rare disease that hasn't been, a little,
Yeah, but dog, dude, you're giving Marvel too much credit.
They're not that smart.
Plan that out. Same with DC. DC would never plan that out either. They're not that smart either.
Right.
No comic book entity is that smart.
Okay, should we do our last topic?
Which what?
The bear thing?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, well, TikTok or
Yeah.
Reddit.
So-
I don't know.
The statement that's been going around on TikTok is that women have been asking, asking men and everyone, like, would you rather be alone in the forest with a man or a bear? And everyone's saying the bear, or women are saying the bear, because it's like, oh, the bear, you don't know what the man will do. At least we know what the bear will do. He'll kill you. He might not kill you. And they're like, well,
Good. I'm glad you know what men will do.
You rather?
I'd rather spend most of my life with a bear.
I'd rather be killed with a heart broken. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'd
rather be killed than the R word.
Oh, no.
I'd rather be
raped.
I'd rather be killed than SA.
All right, fine. As a man, if you ask me the question, what would you do?
There's a man version.
No.
Yeah.
I will say my version for the bear.
Okay.
I will gladly go into that bear cave if it meant not having to spend an ounce of any second with any woman that's woke. I will gladly.
Fair enough.
I will gladly go into that bear cave.
Oh yeah.
And
I'll punch the bear in the face.
like
The nose.
the responses, bro, are so dumb. They're like, oh, if I just scream enough, it will go away, bro.
No, it
that
won't.
only works.
No, it won't. No.
It only works for a black bear to make noise. If you get a grizzly or a polar, well, grizzly, you gotta play dead. You gotta act like you're dead. If you scream at a grizzly, all it's gonna do is like, okay, well, that's a challenge, motherfucker.
Well, a polar bear is gonna fucking.
There's nothing you can do against a polar bear. You gotta take that shit out.
The polar bear is gonna murk you no matter
And
what.
And I said,
right?
I said this, and I'm being totally honest. This is an apex predator, okay, top of the food chain. I'm telling you now, whatever trauma you experienced in your life will be minuscule to the amount of pain you will be experiencing for those 15 minutes. It's taking time to kill your ass.
Right. Okay.
It will hurt. You won't.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. And I'm shocked. So my statement is that there's a reverse to this one. To you guys, would you rather be in a desert with a dog or a woman?
Dog.
Dog.
At least the dog is a loyal and man best friend.
Even my Mrs. One Eye said dog. See?
Hey, look, dogs are loyal.
Yeah.
They're man's best friend.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
why would you give up the dog?
I'm pretty sure the woman would
The woman would dress the dog up in clothes.
I was going to say he use the man.
I would say the woman would complain a lot. It's too hot. I'm thirsty.
You know what? The woman would complain a lot, and the dog would leave her.
Oh yeah.
The dog would be like,
I'm getting out of here.
No, the dog would be like this. The dog would literally like, well, it's pausing here. You know what? It's not working out.
It's not working out, Carol.
You know what? It's not you. It's me.
It's not working out.
Nah, mostly you, but yeah.
It's mostly you, but it's not. It's also me.
You know what? I'm just gonna be on. I'm just gonna say goodbye. It's been nice knowing you, and
Good luck.
good luck.
That's all I can say.
And
Bye.
she's gonna say, "Did I just get broken up by my dog?" And say, "Yeah, the dog broke up with you."
The one part I'm confused. I was like, well, I don't have to see the bear at family reunion at dinner.
Hell, you
You will,
Hell,
because
look,
it will eat your.
Yeah, you'll be dead. No.
Look, you know what? If the dog, you might annoy the bear enough that it will leave the cave.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah.
If you talk its head off, it might decide, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna go.
I'm
How's the cave?
Yeah, have the cave. I'll find another one. No.
Yeah.
I literally the most annoying statement. And that was the most annoying statement. Like, oh, I can't see. You won't see the bear at the family reunion or whatever. And I'm like, just speaking, you could just not go.
I mean,
Yeah. Why would she want to?
wait, what about the family reunion?
So like, it's like people who've been abused, like like by like a family member, and then the family members like see them at the family reunion and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you could just not go.
You could, I don't know, report them to the police. And
Yeah.
get them arrested.
I would, yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Now, they're
I
gonna
get.
say- oh, sorry.
You're saying sorry.
I get. Like I never been raped or molested.
I mean,
so
I think we all can say we're men. We're not women.
Yeah, no.
But that doesn't mean anything. Men can get raped too. None of us have been raped. None of us have been molested. None of us have felt like what victims feel. So we're not people you should ask for this stuff. Our thing is this: if you're that depressed, maybe instead of blaming all of men, go to therapy and really work out these issues. Because blaming every single man for what one person did doesn't really help you in the long run, because we're all social creatures. And, like, I'm going to be honest with you, very few women are gay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying, I've been victimized by a woman before. I don't think all women suck or are horrible people.
Yeah, I know, you're dating Mrs. One Eye.
Yeah, no, here's the point, yeah. So what's the point? Why are you broadening your thing? So when you've been hurt or attacked by a man in your life, and now you think that all men are hurtful and tactful, I guarantee you, if you're in the forest, you might get that one message. Hi, I'm Paul. Let's figure out a way to get out of this place.
I have a question.
What?
Okay.
It's a simple question, and then I'm going to end the podcast because I'm kind of done with this topic.
Oh well,
Yeah, after you.
Okay.
My question is: did Rachel gain weight?
A little bit. Why?
I'm just curious.
I know.
I mean, she's been eating a lot more food. So.
And she's okay with that?
Is she
She's
pregnant?
walking.
Is she pregnant?
No.
Are you sure? Did you ask?
95% positive.
Did you ask?
Well, I'll ask after the pod, but I don't think she's preg.
I swear to God, she is. Like shit, man.
She is. I don't know where the fuck that came from, bro. We have not had it in like a couple of months, like at
I'm
least.
just curious. I'm just saying.
I,
I'm just saying.
I'll ask, but I don't.
No. You don't have to ask. I just noticed because.
I don't think she is, though. I think she just gained some weight. Okay.
Okay. I'm not being mean. I'm just.
I know. You're like, she's a little chunkier, I guess.
Well, I assumed that there was gonna be a surprise.
Well,
you'd be like, oh, by the way, guys, we're preggers now.
well, I'm surprised she's okay with it because she's always like
talking about.
like, oh, I can't eat is too much. Now what she's having that?
I thought it was gonna be like the hood.
No, she makes comments when we're alone about it, like, ugh, getting fat.
Cool.
Oh, now I guess she has something to back it up.
No.
That was bad, bro.
Weird. That was weird. That was mean. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That just came out of my head. Like, I'm so sorry. That was like.
I thought it was gonna be like the hoodwink rabbit. Remember the hoodwink rabbit where it's like, oh, Red, surprise!
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that shit. I was like, is Rachel I'm like, yeah. I was like, I thought it was like some kind of
nowhere, man.
I'm sorry. I just noticed a little belly. But
Yeah.
so I was just like, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant?
Now she has something what to complain about. Really, like
not bad. I'm not trying to be mean. I was just like.
I wasn't either, and yet I still was. Like,
you were.
I wasn't mean.
Asshole. You were a complete asshole.
I was. I'm so sorry about that. I was being an accidental asshole. Like, I never thought I would say that.
Dude, it's totally fine.
I had no idea that existed.
What, accidental asshole?
Yeah, I don't know that existed.
You can be an asshole and not being where you're doing it. Yeah.
Like,
all right.
Like
Sheldon Cooper. Basically, there you go. An asshole is not where he's being an asshole.
All right. So I think Ginger Bear, you had a last minute.
So I was going to quote the Family Guy where Peter's on the hotline, suicide hotline, and this guy's like, well, my wife, she cheated on me, and I don't know, I'm thinking of killing myself. And he said,
it make more
sense to kill her?
To kill her and him.
And then yourself.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was like, yes!
I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally thought he was talking to O.J. Simpson.
Well, that probably was the constant.
Just the way it sounded, because I was just like, I literally thought they were.
But at that point in time, they were broken. They were divorced. So what?
I know, but I'm just saying it just made more. Not O.J. Simpson. Like I guess any man who's been cheated on by their girlfriend could say the same thing.
What? Yeah. I mean. So she will cheat on you, so you kill yourself? No, kill them. Remember that?
No, but I do like how they hinted in the actual series too that Peter did kill OJ's wife and his thing in the movie. Remember, you're not the worst. You're not the only person that Peter screwed over before. And it goes and it says, "Oh, the Simpson house," and then he just runs outside covered in blood.
Blood. A knife.
This is off topic. This is off topic. The one joke in Family Guy that always gets me is one of the funniest jokes that I think is at the beginning of the movie when Peter says like I can never tell when the ending of the company's little
beginning
the
logo
movie
Peter.
Like, oh right, it's gonna be a horror movie. Like, what the?
Yeah. Oh right, a period piece.
His one says the guy goes into the cabin mysteriously.
Yeah.
He's like, oh okay. What the fuck? Who creates? Who makes these names?
Did you guys watch the South Park Obese special?
No, I haven't yet.
I have.
I still have to watch it.
All I'm gonna say is they tore into the healthcare system.
They should.
They tore into what's her name, Lizzo, really well.
Good.
She was a good sport about it.
What?
No, she's not. She was originally a good sport, and she made a whole video complaining about it.
I know. I'm just saying.
She was like upset.
Dude, like I told you, she has to complain about it because her entire fan base
And
is fatties.
then they talked about the insurance system as well.
What's this one?
The insurance system.
Oh, insurance system.
No, I really no. You know that song, Tweaking Craig.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wanted him to do it, but it's Lizzo, and it's like instead of calling her Lizzo, he calls her and diabetes.
Oh. The whole reason that Eric wants to get skinnier is, I think, honestly, the funniest thing. What? He just wants to get skinnier in the end. So when he insults people, they have no retort back. And in the end, he actually does get to that point. He gets skinny enough to where he's not as fat.
Yeah, I saw clips of him.
Yeah, and he's like, "You're this, and you're this," and they're like,
"What?
Ah,
you're what?"
Huh? Yeah.
Well, I know what I would have said at that moment when he said, "I'm not fat, so you can't nothing against me. You're questionable homosexual. Bye."
Or like, no one in the entire town likes you. Everyone hates your ass.
No, but you have to hit him where it hurts. Where it's like
your mom's a whore.
Yeah, you have to.
That one works too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you have to hit him where it hurts. Like obviously, he's not gonna care about his mother because he doesn't seem to give a shit about anybody. But if you attack him he says, "No, I'm not. I'm straight." It's like, right.
Mm-hmm.
And a straight guy would ask to check everybody's penis sizes.
Or ask one of his good friends to suck his balls for a bet.
Yeah.
Or suck the friend's dick while he's asleep.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he does that. He does that in an episode. He sucks his friend's dick while he's asleep.
It was
dude.
The Butters.
Butters.
Yeah, so
it's one of the earlier. Dude, he's so questionable. He's so gay.
Or has butt sex with his gay face.
Dude, he's so gay. That's why I said, dude, you could literally just because he got skinny doesn't mean you can't hit him for being gay.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
he's like.
I mean, it's...
and we're not. And I'm not trying to say that like do that to gay people. I'm just saying like for a guy who's self-conscious about himself.
And it's such a fucking monster and an asshole that Eric Cartman is.
Yeah, but he thinks so highly of himself that he can't be gay. He has to be straight.
I hate that
in his mind.
I hate that like nobody would just avoids him. Like make him alone, you know?
I don't know. I think the reason why no one avoids him is because he consciously makes himself a part of the group. Like
even if people hate him,
he always makes himself part of the group.
And like, I'm gonna say this, and I've seen this before. There are times where Eric can be a nice person. There are very few and far between.
It's like 5 seasons in between each time.
Where he can be a nice person to his friends.
Or just neutral, you know?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, like I don't think, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of the main group of boys, Kenny, Kyle, and Stan just tolerate him.
Yeah.
They have no opinion of him. They kind of like tolerate him, and like, but Kyle clearly hates his guts. Stan doesn't really like him either. And I don't know about Kenny. I think Kenny can take it or leave it.
Yeah. Kenny gives no shits. That's
like Kenny gives 0 fucks.
Well, I mean,
Butters is too retarded to realize he's being used.
I feel bad for Butters.
And I'm saying that because I don't think he's mentally autistic. I think he really is retarded.
I think he's just slow.
I think he's just a kid. Like
that too.
Like
he's an innocent, slow kid.
He's an innocent boy.
Yeah. I also feel bad for I'm gonna say this. It's weird that Kyle hates him when in actuality, and it's going back to the gay part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eric is in love with Kyle. Like he's even admitted it to it when when Tolkien's girl before Tolkien's girlfriend became Tolkien's girlfriend and was going after Kyle, he literally said to her, "Actually, me and Kyle are kind of a thing, you know." Kyle's like to talk about it a lot, but we're on the down low.
Dude, yeah, I told you he's gay.
Yeah, clearly. I'm like, bro, are you?
Really?
Yeah, like literally, Kyle hates your guts. There's not a place.
I feel like if I had to say, I think Craig doesn't like Eric. Craig hates Eric.
Tweak hates him.
Token fucking can't stand him.
Yeah.
I just love.
Dude, he shot him.
Dude, I love Token. I like Token. You're black. You can play bass. He's like, just play bass. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a bass line. He just started playing bass. He's like, God damn it.
Or like when the episode was like, Token, you can't tell me you didn't hate Black Panther. I didn't see it. It's like, no, you saw it.
No, I didn't.
And then the whole entire episode was like, wait a minute. So you told me you didn't see it. Like, no, he literally didn't see the movie. Leave him alone.
I just don't like stuff. I like when it comes to South Park, I like Randy.
Oh, Randy.
I think we all love Randy. I think Randy's the best character, like the best father of the characters.
Yeah.
My favorite moment is when he's trying to teach his kids. He's like, "I want to teach you a life lesson." He's filling a bottle with his pee. And he gets pulled over by the cops.
What episode is this?
It's an earlier season. It's when he's Stan and like doesn't like it that his dad drinks and he gets drunk all the time and he's driving under the influence. They come from karate class. He's trying to teach his kid a valuable lesson about being a man while pissing in a beer jar, and then he gets pulled over by a police officer. It's like, and my favorite moment is like, what seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem, officer? And it's like, have you been drinking, sir? Why? No, I haven't.
Please tell me the bottle of pee is still in his hands.
What does the cop? What did the pee?
The cop does a sobriety test and he's arrested in front of the kids. And, you don't know me.
I thought it was America. I'm sorry. I thought it was America. I'm sorry.
I thought I was in America.
I thought it was America.
I just thought that. I love Randy. He's such a fucking.
I'm sorry. Randy is so funny. It's not. I can't. There are times with Randy that I can't believe this is like a guy who's in his 40s with his kids. Like he's a typical
Denver stoner dad
for sure. For sure.
That's pretty much what he is. He's typical Denver stoner dad.
But like, there are times where I don't get it. Like, I don't get like how Sharon puts up with your ass.
Dude, it's the same thing with Eric. It's like, why do people like Eric? Dude, no one likes Eric. It's Eric puts himself in the middle of the like thing they're doing.
Yeah.
Like he constantly puts himself like literally Wendy kicks his ass. Like he doesn't want to fight Wendy, and then out of nowhere, Wendy just beats the living shit out of him.
What episode is this? I'm trying to catch up on rewatching stuff because I watched later on.
Yeah, it's like an old episode, right?
It's like an older episode. It's like season 20. What season they in? 30?
They're in season 27.
So like season 20 or something. It's like
I don't even know anymore. Like it's like,
dude, we were in high school. No, we were just in college when she beat the shit out of Eric Cartman. It was like the best. Dude, I loved it. The goth kids, all the kids were watching it. It was like one of the best fights I've ever seen. Is like literally Eric gets his ass beat by Wendy.
yeah.
Oh, that scene, yeah, I remember.
Dude, it was so good. I loved it because all the kids were like, "Yeah, fuck him up."
Yeah,
Everyone hates him.
I'm honest to God, the one episode I'm trying to watch and I can't find it.
Dude, that came from Butter's mouth when she said, "I fuck him up." Is the what's it called? Is the one where I have not seen the one where he feeds, like he kills his own father. Oh, that's like season God. That's like season 5 or 6. Like, dude, it's
that's
like,
an old one.
Dude, that's like so old.
Yeah.
That's like when we weren't even watching South Park when that happened.
No.
My favorite character. Sorry about that. You were saying.
Yeah.
I was going to say we were too busy watching SpongeBob.
Yeah, dude, we were young.
Yester's.
Yeah.
Dude, we were young. We weren't. That wasn't our cartoon yet. No, my favorite moment is like again, it is an Eric Cartman moment, but when he yells out "Cripple fight!"
Yeah.
There's a cripple fight outside, and everyone runs outside. I'm just like, what the f is wrong with this town?
My favorite side character is Nathan. That is my favorite side character of all time.
Who's that?
He's this kid with Down syndrome.
Oh, right.
And he's like...
Oh, Glass doesn't like it.
Yeah, he's like
Long hair.
shut up, Mimsy.
Shut up,
Mimsy. And he punches the kid in the face.
God damn.
His arch nemesis is Jimmy.
It's actually my favorite. That's one of my favorite. My other favorite moment in South Park is when they do the... remember the Survive show from Animal Planet?
Survival?
Survival, yeah.
Yeah.
The Survival. They did a South Park moment, except they're doing a zip line thing, and it's like, will the boys make it? And Eric Cartman has diarrhea because he drank Mountain Dew Doritos. It's like, I thought we weren't gonna make it. It was so boring. It's like I had to go to the bathroom.
No. I got one.
The worst scene I've ever had to do was...
Go ahead,
Go ahead, bro. Sorry about that.
Yeah, let him talk.
He,
Oh God.
the Cartman, he crapped out treasure.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. That was the...
I was like,
Dude, that's like way back then, man.
The worst scene I ever had to do with Cartman in is honestly in the Make Love Not Warcraft.
Yes.
Where he's playing video games like, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom, and he just pulls his pants down midway, and the mom holds the bucket, and he just diarrhea's all over her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are times when I'm just like, she has to be like not.
she is unstable.
She is
just.
It's not that unstable. She has to like. I don't care,
Has no self-respect for herself.
or I don't give a shit anymore about Eric.
Yeah.
Like there has to be that time.
She is the one made him that way. So.
Yeah, she did.
All right, are we done here? Because
Yeah.
I feel like it's been
we
like
are,
2 hours, right?
Yep, almost. It's an hour 53 minutes.
Wow, nice. Okay.
All right.
This has been our anniversary episode, by the way, guys.
Yes, happy anniversary.
I love you.
Love you guys.
Bye. Have a good night.